name is Sian, and welcome to the Cap Talk Show, right here on Connect TV. Don't forget to subscribe to Connect TV Uganda on our YouTube channel and click on the notification button so you don't miss out on any of our awesome videos. So, today we are going to be talking about dating someone of the same religion or tribe. And we're going to be discussing it like, okay, we're going to have a conversation with my colleagues here. So, and I'm going to start by asking, is it important to do or marry someone of the same religion or tribe? And I'm going to start with this gentleman here on my right to tell us his opinion on that.
Hey guys, Marvin here, and it's always a pleasure to be a part of the Cap Talk Show. Now, my take is, it is good to some extent, but then it's not something that should be really a deal breaker, especially for the tribe. With the religion, I would say it should be a deal breaker. Like, it's very important to at least have somebody whose religion aligns with yours. For the tribe, oh please cut us some slack. You don't have to really make it really a big issue. I mean, you can find love somewhere else. You understand? Yeah, you can get love anywhere else. I don't think tribe or religion should be really a barrier for somebody to really love or express their love to somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Mavi. So, Patricia, tell us your opinion on that.
For me, I think it's open-mindedness, yeah? As long as I am dealing with a person, in case I have found a partner who we don't share the same religion and probably the same tribe, yeah? If they're not able to be open-minded enough to know that sometimes we shall not, to maybe give me time to, do my practice my own religion, yeah? Maybe allow me go to Sunday on to church, and maybe they are Muslim. They also pray 5 times a day without me inconveniencing them and without them inconveniencing me, yeah? So we meet halfway, yeah? It's called meeting halfway. You get to a middle ground. Because now me, I'm 24 years. Imagine that's something I've lived with for the past 24 years. And for you want to come and, tell me, you know what, Shan? I don't want to hear any of that. Sagala, I don't want to hear any of that, yeah? I want you to typically be Catholic like me. You know how hard it will be for you. You cannot transform overnight, yeah? So for me, I'm so open to, dating someone of a different tribe, different religion, as long as they're open-minded enough, maybe to allow me change or to actually let us have a middle ground, yeah? You do your religion, I do mine. Maybe the kids, when it comes to the kids, then they choose. Yeah, you say I don't want my kids to go to your church, and it's fine. They will go to the mosque. Yeah, that's it.
Some women don't like it that way.
They don't.
Yeah.
Auntie, me, in my own opinion, yeah? Me, that's what I would do. I don't know. For someone else there, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As for me, religion is a key. I don't want to date someone who is not of my religion because we are going to be having fights. Imagine you're born again and your partner is Muslim. You're going to be listening to Bugembe here. This person has come back home. He's been having a very long day. He needs to rest, and you're there listening to scriptures, and this guy is telling you, like, you wake up at 3 in the night, put on the radio stations, these guys are praying, your partner is sleeping, so it's kind of going to be uncomfortable. It's always good to have someone of the same religion because it kind of helps you even on, like, bringing up your children. They're going to be one. Yeah. And I don't know. Yeah. I just love it that way, as like me as me. And for tribe, unless there are tribes that we fear, not because you don't like them, but you just fear. Yeah. You'll be like, these guys castrate women, these guys do this.
Yeah. So you don't want to, Yeah.
And they say we're married, they circumcised. Oh my, circumcised.
Genital mutilation.
Yeah, those guys are they're studying it. They still do.
But I think it has faded out.
I don't know. Sometimes
even Somalis do that.
I don't know, but they're just certain things that we fear in some tribes. But it is okay. I don't think tribe could be a reason. Though sometimes it's always good on some sides, because you're going to find someone who is not going to like you because of your tribe. Like, I personally have ever been in a relationship where the mother to my partner has issues with people of my tribe. So you tell your mom, I have a babe and she's from this side, and those people, that's really going to affect me, because however much I try to be nice to my partner, these people will never appreciate. They'll be like, even if I do something by mistake, they'll be like, we knew she would do it. People of that tribe, they don't do this, they don't do that. So it's always good to have someone of the same tribe somewhere, like for some reasons, but it's not really a big thing. I don't, unless I find something like that. But if it is not that, I'm okay with any tribe. I have no problem. So guys, I want us to talk about situation, like, does this thing really affect, like, when you have someone or the same different tribe or religion, does it affect you? If it is yes, how does it affect? The good way, the bad way? I want us to talk about that also.
All right. Now for me, I think my greatest concern about such a topic has always been the offsprings, the kids that you're going to bear. It's not about your, probably you can have your intrinsic, like, motives, agendas of why you should subscribe to a particular religion, or why you would want somebody from a particular tribe or your tribe, you understand? But for me, I think if you do not align those things as early as as you can, in the end, the person that's going to suffer the most is your child. Now, for example, you gave an example of probably you're Catholic and you're Muslim, you understand? Exactly. I don't think it will be really rightful for the kid to now either subscribe to the Islam, because maybe that's where the dad falls, and then get in between there, like, okay, now does this really sit right with mom? You understand? Because chances are, most times these women or the mothers spend majority of the time with
the children.
With their children. So however much you want to really make it seem like it's about us, if you're going into marriage, we're not really the real victims of this. In the end, it's going to be the offspring. But for you as a person, of course, it affects you mentally. I don't think you would want to be with a spouse or a partner of which you have an issue that you're not going to solve, like, forever. You understand? Like, there's always going to be that issue that okay, now this is permanently a part of us. You understand? Because as a solution-oriented person, you'd really want to do away with something, like something that's really meant maybe to fracture your relationship. You understand? So you'd want to really do away with it. But in case you get somebody from a different tribe, and for you feel like it's something that's really going to maybe affect you back at home, like you're going to have that conflict with your family or something like that, religion, try to avoid it, because you're going to just induce a permanent issue in your relationship. And chances are, other petty things always come up, but not because they actually should be even that a big deal, but because you already have that issue that's always boiling in your relationship, and it always just be the reason as to why this person becomes, so sensitive about some issue. Like, so you Catholics do it, how like Catholics like pork. You understand? So like, did you really clean those utensils? What properly. You understand? Or I cannot eat from the saucepan with you. You understand? So such issues always come up because the other person subscribes to a different religion, and it might not be that they are practicing those stereotypes. Let me just call them the stereotypes that really they're attached to particular tribes or religions. It could be that it's just a stereotype and they're not really practicing them, but because for you they instill that in your mind that Catholics are really heavy on pork. You understand?
I know.
So for you, just assume I can't go to a Catholic family. have food there.
Yeah.
You understand? Just
Yeah.
they must have done pork yesterday or something like that. So such issues really come up and they will be permanent. Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, I think it just affects you mentally mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't have that peace of mind if you have this issue back and forth, having those wrongs back and forth. Yeah. But to conclude, the ultimate victim in this situation is going to be the child.
Yeah.
However much you guys want to make it look like it's about you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So selfish of it, but it's about the children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Mabin. So let's have Patricia giving us her opinion.
Anyway, yeah, definitely. It will affect the relationship. Yeah, we can't just run away from that. But like I said, me, I'm key on open-mindedness. If I do not find a person who is willing to compromise, and we meet halfway, then I will not. Because that's when such issues come in. For you, how do you want to cook pork when your husband is a Muslim?
No.
Why are you selfish? Like, how do you want your husband to even come work in a home that smells like pork? Because for you, me, I'm Catholic, we eat pork. Like,
But
just be reasonable enough to know that you're bringing discomfort.
I know.
Because do you know, like, the way it's like knowing, okay, it's just a mind thing, yeah? If Islam, people are disgusted by that. Even if they didn't see it, even if they didn't see you eating it, but the fact that they know it in your head that you're from eating it will disgust them.
I know.
Yeah. It's just like maybe someone from Cho coming and touching your food, even if they are washed with soap. It's a fact that you know that it just doesn't sit well with you.
I know.
So for me, I know it affects the relationship and very, very many negative things, yeah? Agreeing, now like the way you said, you have to wake up at 3, this person, is sleeping and you're making noise, probably playing bujingos, things, he's shouting what? You're inconveniencing this
I know.
person.
And you
yeah?
can't play it at a
Yes, I know. Yeah, and there Islam. There are so many other things. Probably he feels bad about your dress code, but he can't even tell you because now you're Catholic. What? So it goes back. If you're open-minded, actually from the word go, to avoid all these inconveniences, make it clear. Be like, you know what, you're Patricia, Mobahaji who. So as we plan to take this relationship further, at least dress like a Muslim. If you're not okay with that, ngamuchileka. Because actually I saw somewhere a blog a chick was talking about that religion. And to me it has always been a minor thing, but when I sat down and thought about it, it's actually a big thing. Because in the long run either you will break up because you will not stand it. So just be wise enough. Mukani, if you'd be like, me, I love showing skin. Kati, how do you tell me to wear a hijab? Don't waste your time. Because they'll slap you in public, Murane. Your husband is a Haji. For you want to go back to the bar, you're wearing some pom-pom shorts. I mean, after when the guy comes and they beat you, you say that guy is mean. I mean, so you guys, just also you stop being selfish, yeah, to reduce on the bad effects that come in. I have so many cousins who are married in the Western families, yeah, but their kids speak, the fact that their mother is a Muganda and their dad is from the West. They agreed until their kids have to learn their mother tongue. And in holidays, they take them to the village. They speak Lunyankole, they speak Luganda. So there's things you agree on. You cannot, the kid, you see their father is a Munyankole. I just saying, they will not go to their village. Why are you selfish? The other one is their father. If they feel like the kid should speak Lunyankole, let them go to the village and learn. What is your problem? So you guys, also you complicate things. You want to also put strict rules. Yeah. So really, for me still, open-mindedness, you guys. That's it for me.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Patricia. As for me, this thing has to be bad. Like, let's talk like it has to affect you in a bad way. Okay, even in the good way at some extent, but basically the bad way, because let's talk about a situation where you guys have to get married.
Yeah.
You have a Muslim man, you're born again. Of course, this lady is going to tell you, I'm not going to go to the mosque. I'm not going to go to the church, because you guys didn't talk about it you didn't see it as a big deal when you're starting to date. So it's going to make things hard for you. And here you are, you all have children, and you can't just go because of that. So I think it is always good to talk about certain things before you bear children with someone, because I don't know, I don't want, like Patricia said, she's imagine you've been living 24 years as a Catholic, you've been eating your meat peacefully, and then you get a Muslim man. Of course, you can't cook this pork in your house, but you're going to somehow you feel like eating it, and then you're going to be hiding yourself, and then no, you'll be like, what if his friends find me? What if? So you're going to be wanting something, but you can't do it because of something that you did out of love. So I think it has to be the same religion. As for tribe, I think it affects you somehow on the good side, because even there's some jobs where you apply and they ask you how many languages can you speak. So you imagine you have someone, your guy is a Muganda, you have someone from the west or some other side, they're going to learn Luganda and this other tribe, and then English, of course. So it actually even helps you. Imagine going for family. Imagine you're married and you have to go to your partner's side. You have to be knowing some of the things, because so that you don't think that they're backbiting you, they're talking about you. So at least even if you don't know, your children will be knowing. What did they say? Like you feel comfortable. You don't have to be like this guy's bari mukunjo girako. No, it helps you because you're comfortable even when you're with them. You just fit in the society. You don't be like, me, I don't speak that language. You actually, when you don't know it, there's a way you also keep yourself away from them, which is not good. So I think we should just like the Baganda did. It's very hard to find a real Muganda nowadays.
It's very hard.
Very hard. So you mix for better breeds.
Why?
Better breeds.
Really
no, because these things help.
What's with the real Muganda is a better one.
Auntie, these things be like meeting people, and you do not have to be like, if it is not a Muganda, I'll not go. If it is not my Nyankole, I'll not go. Of course, my Nyankole like marrying women of the same, basically the Bahima, or guys of the same tribe, because they know what they do, and sometimes they get them the women somewhere. When you grow up, you know you're going to get married to the other person. Like, I thought those things were done, but they do it
low key.
People still do arrangements.
And even not Westerners, even Baganda do that.
But I think that is also so I think I like mixing, mix and match. Religion is key, but tribe, I have to know. I have to, like, you go to the north, at least you can ask for food. You get like, you go to the west, you can ask for food, you can ask people how are you, they ask you know how to reply. You go to Chigali, you can speak, even though they will still see you as non-Miranda, like, but you'll be like, at least I know what they say. I'll ask for food. I'll ask them where they do their things, and I'll fit in the society. So that's some, like, on the other side, the religion, like the tribe, affects the good way. That's the only way, the only good way in it. And
but maybe just one more thing. One thing that I've forgotten to point at is the culture shock. I
know.
Like, guys, before you consider probably settling for a particular tribe or religion, some of these institutions really emphasize some things that they attribute to themselves, like some norms, some practices, like they emphasize them like more. You understand? So before you really settle for a particular person, do some background check about their religion, learn it, or their tribe. Because trust me, for as long as you intend to really get somebody out of your tribe or out of your religion, brace yourself for the culture shock. So the best way you can really just minimize on that damage it might have on you or how it might affect you is if you are already in the know of it. And that's the only way you can really kind of mitigate those other challenges that might come in the long run.
Okay, thank you so much, Marvin. So, guys, suppose you're married to someone of a different religion and you have religious differences. Like, you guys are married and you can't. How do you manage it? Suppose you got married. Like, that is marriages where you're going to be, you're going to fall for someone and then boom. Why you be at pressure? I don't know. I don't know. And then it could not be church or religious marriage, but you do the customary marriage.
Yeah.
So suppose you guys are married and you have differences. How do you manage it?
I would say the best way you can really do it, is prayer. You consolidate that relationship. Because sometimes there are some things that you can't really just change.
Yeah.
Anytime you wish, anytime you want. You understand? Because in case you involve yourself in a marriage, this is no longer between you and your partner. Government has consolidated itself, or it has now, government is a part of your marriage, the church is a part of your marriage, the society is a part of your marriage. So it's no longer just about the two of you. You understand? So before you advance to marriage, I think the best way you can really work out those things is just right before you put the ring on that finger. Yeah. So for me, when you're in there and let me say you didn't realize it was really needful, just try as much as you can to be sane when you're making judgment or decisions. Because some things you can make up a decision which is really, I would say, selfish, and it's going to not only affect you, your fiance, your partner, your kids, your family.
Yeah.
So just need to make sane decisions.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, thank you so much. So Patricia, a Catholic person here. So suppose you have your Hajj, you're married to your Hajj or your pastor. And then you have fights over religion or tribe. How do you manage it?
To start with, me, first of all, I don't like complicating my life. And I'm a very real person, So by the time I go into a relationship and I'm getting married to a Hajj, I know, I would ask them, Nze nkubuuza. And I tell you, okay, we are getting married to a Hajj. You clearly know I'm Patricia, so I'm not a Muslim, So, I mean, we talk about it. Honestly, I would not go into a marriage or tribe that are different from mine, and I've not talked about it because I know how much it can cost you. But in case they refuse, okay, maybe we reach halfway of the journey and we are falling out, I would still align them. I would still tell them, and anyway, I think I would just adopt to the guys because it's like we have to go. A guy would not come your side. Yeah, I know. Most cases. Yeah. So most times it's us who turn to the guys. Yes. Yeah. So I would definitely be a bit good. I would compromise if it's worth it.
Yeah, I know.
If the marriage is a good marriage and I feel like I cannot lose it, I would compromise. If it means going to the mosque and having to do. I have a friend. No, she was our tenant. She got a Hajj. She was called Winnie. But then she turned because of the Hajj. You could not even know she was a Winnie. The way she dresses, she even started praying. Like she would, no trousers. The guy told her, no pants. If you're doing long nails, what? I want you to typically be Muslim. And they got along. You can't even know she was a Winnie. They are cruising nicely.
I know.
With her Hajj, yeah. So it's what I said the other time, that most of the times why these things come in, we are so selfish, because some of us are big-headed. You're married to a Muslim man. I say for you want to wear very skimpy things. What is your problem? The other one is a Hajj. He has a title, I know. But now for you want to go in public, you're showing skin, you're the one who was, okay, piercing is okay. I don't know. You don't want to veil, yeah? How do you think you're going to get along? Yeah? Because for you feel like, but me, I'm a Catholic, what do you want me to do? You guys. In the first place, you knew you got married to someone who is not of your same tribe. And in most cases, men are dominant. You don't expect a man to come your way. Definitely. You have to calm down. You do what your husband is telling you to do. Yeah. So for me, in case my partner doesn't want to maybe compromise with me, and the marriage is really worth it, we've come a long way, we have kids, it's just the tribe or the religion, I'll definitely have to compromise so we can just proceed. Yeah, don't be selfish.
Okay, thank you so much, Patricia. As for me, I think if we have like religious differences, and we are married and we have children, I guess I would to also like, you don't have to submit because he's a man. Of course he's a man, but you also it's not always good to do something that you don't like. Yeah. But the fact that you got married to this person, you know he's of a different tribe. Let's say I'm Muslim and my guy is a Catholic or something. If I had children, let me say it's time for prayers. I could not say whatever they say, but I would humble myself, not do what they're doing, but let the kids pray, because this is the dad and system. They follow the dad. So for the sake of the children, I could maybe give them the rights. I lead them the right way. I'd be like, you know what, your dad is this religion, and you have to do the way your dad wants you to do things. Just because it's not healthy for children to see us fighting. So for the sake of the children, I obey, and I may not go to church, but I get them ready for church. And then for tribe, the things that some tribes do, let's say the Baganda, how do they call it? Okwalula Balongo, those things. I mean, some Baganda do it. Like they say, if you don't do it, over my other kids be what? I may not go for those. I may not go for those things, but I let the children go because it's, after all, it's their family, their relatives, and that's culture. I would let them go and stay. Yeah. If it is going to solve something and it's going to bring about peace
sometimes
in the family,
even cost that
you just have to obey for the good of you, your children, and the family. That's if the relationship is healthy and you really you really love it and you don't want to lose it out. I obey and like create peace in the family and basically for the children. That is for me. And I think that is it from us. I want you guys to all give like closing remarks to these guys.
All right. I think it has been really a controversial topic. Yeah. Religion, tribe. Those topics, I always find them sensitive. And I don't really want to really go
deeper.
Exactly. But today I chose to have this on. This side you can see Topo Youth Mentoring Uganda, and then this side we have Ula Media. Now I would like to send shout outs to these guys because it's because of them that you are able to have this show right on your screen. Shout outs to Topo Youth Mentoring Uganda, shout out to Ula Media. Now my closing remarks would be I don't think we're in a time where you should really dwell much on somebody's affiliation to a religion or tribe. You understand? I think we're living a time that is really, breeding a lot of non-conformists, and which is absolutely okay. So for me, I'll just always be on the boat of guys who believe love should not have barriers. If you love somebody, express it freely, and I think along the way you always find a way of working those things out. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Patricia?
Well, for me, I think you guys, if you're out there and you're someone who would consider going in for such differences, from the word go, be open-minded enough, stop being selfish. Most of these conflicts come in because most of us are selfish. Yet you claim you're in love, Even you think about your other partner. For you want to do your own things without thinking about your other partner, you claim you're in love. I thought we do all these things for love. Someone you love, you're always willing to compromise. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Patricia. As for me, I would advise you guys before you go in, like for marriage, you should that thing that you should look at to avoid any problems in the marriage. If you have a Muslim or Christian guy, like you Muslim and your guy is Christian, there are things you have to talk about before you go in for a marriage.
Yeah.
Because there are guys who decide to get married. Let's say, let me convert because of the marriage, but you've not converted
Because
you've not gotten it from heart, like from your heart. You have to do something. The way you do something out of love, you should do it like when you mean it, not because of the partner. Because one time this partner is going to go, you're going to have differences. So whatever you do, you have to just get it from your heart. You mean it, not because of anyone.
Yeah.
You do whatever you do, you're doing it for yourself, not for anyone. So I advise you to see things that are going to bring about like problems in your relationship. Talk about them, get solutions to them before you go into marriage with anyone. So that is it from us guys today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Connect TV Uganda and click the notification button so that you don't miss out on any of our awesome videos. Thank you guys. See you.
Bye.
Ciao.